Dirt guy, drive time. Dirt guy, drive time. Dirt guy, drive time. Boom. I'm kind of working on a jingle for the opening of the old vlog here. What do you think? You like it? I was actually thinking of changing the name of the show to something else. I don't really work in the dirt anymore, although my heart will always be there. Maybe I should rename the show. I don't know, like Shamu Circus or something. If you got some ideas for what to rename the show, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to keep the show the same, and that works for me. And that matters to me. Anyway, today is August the 14th, 2019. And I'm on my way home from work, because that happens every weekday about this time of day. A lot of fun. You guys hang out with me, and I talk about all the crap going on in my life. First thing I think I'll jump to, though, is a work thing, real quick, if you don't mind. I got this guy I've been saddled with. He's a superintendent, and he's the superintendent that's going to go build the job that I should rightfully be building. Okay? It's the job that's 10 minutes from my house, people. And the funny thing is, this job is like 15 minutes from his house. So we're going to be going crossing paths every day once I get him off my job. And so, but you know, I'm cool and all. Or at least I think you think I'm cool. And so one of by the way, I'm building 3 hotels. They're giving him 1. All right. One of the 3 hotels I'm building is exactly like the one he's going to go build. So I said, hey, Broheim, got an idea for you. Why don't you take over this one hotel as the superintendent for right now? It'll get you into the plans. It'll get you used to working with the subs and yada, yada, yada. I think it'll be good for you, kind of give you a leg up, like a practice run before you actually are under fire. Boom. What an awesome idea. He's like, hey, Steve, that's a great idea. That's why you're the super duper intendant. I'm like, I know. Yes, I really am super duper. And then he proceeded to do shit since then, frankly. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this guy. For instance, today, I get to the job site, me personally, this is my style. I get to the job site, before I even plug my laptop in, I suit up, I go walk the job real quick. Just to see how the morning is going, you know? Then I go back up to the trailer and I hang out for a while. I was there about 10 minutes late because of traffic, so he was there 10 minutes before I got there. So for the first 2.5 hours, he was just in the trailer working on something. By the way, something I could have done in 30 minutes. I'm just saying, but he was working on it. A special project that the general superintendent gave him. So anyway, about 8:30, I said, hey, Broheim, I think you should go down and walk your job and check in with the framing foreman. And he says, oh, why? What's going on? Is there a problem? Well, you're not going to know unless you go walk the slab and talk to the framing foreman. Here's the deal. During the course of the day, I walked that job 4 times, because I used to walk it more, but I'm trying not to micromanage. So 4 times. And one of the times I walked out there, the steel contractor says to me, hey, we're missing a column. Get her done. Steel column holds up building. Ixnay, it's not there. And what I found remarkable was that the steel guys had been out there for a while, had known about this for a while, but their superintendent didn't know shit about it. So I told my general superintendent, the guys had no value, get them out of here. Anyway, that's what I'm dealing with. I didn't mean to monologue on that for so long, but it is therapy, people. So anyway, moving forward, dirt guy drive time, right? I'm on my commute, and so I just saw something that really warmed my heart as a commuter, I gotta tell you. And that got me thinking about things I've seen as a commuter, and that might be kind of fun to talk about. Frankly, at least I'm gonna talk about it. If you don't think it's fun to talk about, do me a favor and go watch somebody else's vlog, man. Calm down. I don't know, sometimes I just Tourette's like that. What is that about? So, I've told you in the past, driving home, and there's this place on the freeway where we like sort of merge and then come out on another freeway, the one I'm on right now. It's just ahead of Pasadena, heading east, if you're familiar with the area. So here's the deal. There's like 2 long lines of cars over here in traffic, and there's people whizzing by over here. Well, what some people will do is get in line, wait their turn, get on the freeway. That's what I do, frankly. Even though I'm in a hurry to get home, I'm a good citizen like that. Then there's the jackholes that will come flying all the way up to the front of the line and then see an opening about half the length of their vehicle and put their nose in it. And just, I'm coming over. Oh man, I can't tell you how bad that pisses me off. If I had a beater truck and I wasn't worried about consequences, so basically it never happened, I just rammed some of these pricks. Anyway, the coolest thing happened today. The guy in a BMW something or other, schmancy car, decides he's gonna take that pocket, right? I don't let up. I'm just keeping him right there. So his bumper is micromillimeters from mine. I'm like, bring it. He's crossing over a solid white line. Well, after he gets in front of me and gets moving forward a little bit more, there is a California Highway Patrol officer off on the shoulder, and he walks over to the car because we're bumper to bumper traffic, gives him the stop sign. The guy stops. He starts talking to him. Next thing I know, the guy's handing him his driver's license, and then he points to the shoulder and tells the guy to go park. Boom! Justice is served. And matter of fact, the CHP already had one dude, and I was watching in my rearview mirror. He got two more, and there's 4 cars lined up there. Everyone's gonna have to wait while he writes them all up for some illegal act. Justice was served. Made me so happy. So anyway, that was a cool thing I got to see on the way home from work today. A couple of days ago, a couple of times actually, on my way to work, this amazing sight. I saw, they have pilot vehicles, or the ones that follow a big truck with their lights blinking so you don't crash into them or whatever. Oversized load. And these people were not joking about oversized. I saw a semi truck hauling, I guess. It was probably an 80-foot long, 6 or more foot tall, probably 3 foot wide concrete beam, like for a freeway overpass, precast beam. There was 2 of them in a convoy. And a few days, maybe last week, week and a half ago or so, I saw a convoy of 4 of those things. And they were massive. Just driving down the freeway, just like I was. It was totally awesome, and I just had one thought. There's one thing on my mind. How do I model that on my railroad? That's my thing for everything. How do I put that on my railroad? This is an amazing sight. I wish you could have seen. I should have took a picture. What the hell's wrong with me? On the way to work this morning, as I rounded the turn on one freeway when I got on the 5 North, if you guys are familiar with the area. I'm heading towards my job. I see this massive black plume of smoke in the air. Oh yeah, baby. My first fantasy thought was that my job was on fire, because that means the job shut down and I get moved to a different job. I don't have to drive here no more. Well, no, turns out it wasn't. There was a fully engulfed truck. I mean, flames were 15 foot high. Black smoke. I don't know what kind of truck it was. It was hell. It was hell on the side of the road. Amazing. But you know, I just saw a video where a tanker truck kind of tipped over on the freeway and was burning, and while the camera was watching it, it exploded like a bomb, shockwave and everything. Oh my gosh. So I'm driving north, and that truck was on the southbound side. I just didn't know if it was gonna blow me up, and it's all over on my way to work. I like the idea where the hotel burns down better than that idea though. So that was pretty cool. And just I don't know, just these sights that I see. One time I saw a half-naked woman. That was amazing. I won't go into more detail because I'm a married man. But you know, this led me to some more things. My interaction with celebrities, which we might get to tomorrow. I might tell you about some celebrities I've hung out with. People you would know, by the way, famous people. And but the final thing that I saw that just it actually gripped me for a while. It kind of freaked me out, to be honest with you. I was at the El Toro Air Show. This isn't a commute thing, by the way, just something I saw. El Toro Air Show. And if you guys know what the Sabre jet is, a Sabre, it's an old Cold War era 1950s fighter jet, was doing a loop, and at the bottom of the loop he came down and pancaked like that. about a quarter of a mile from me and burst into flames enough where we could feel the heat from the explosion, and the dude died right there, right in front of me. Plane crash. And it kind of freaked me out because at the time I was with Satan and our oldest son, and he was in like almost said wheelchair. He was in a stroller. And if that plane would have been just that much closer to us, that ball of flame would have consumed me and my family. And that kind of freaked me out for a little while. So anyway, those are some of the things I've seen in my life just driving around. Hopefully some of that's interesting. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully there's hope some kind of way. So anyway, that's my field report for today on my way home. Hope you enjoyed those little stories, and maybe tomorrow we'll talk about some celebrity crap. But other than that, on my way home, and I guess my name is Steve Brown, and don't die in a plane crash.